Hi guys, I am Jency Foje, a Cameroonian professional model based in South Africa, and thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. If you are a new subscriber, thank you for coming, and if you're an old subscriber, thank you for staying faithful. I know you're not that old because we just started, but hey, thank you for staying faithful. At least I can trust you. Personally, as a professional model, I aspire to be on the runways of Milan, New York, Paris, Berlin, and the covers of Vogue, Essence, GQ. That is the dream of every model. But most importantly, for me, I aspire to modeling what Muhammad Ali was to boxing. This guy inspired so many boxers. He was the foundation of their career, and that's what I hope to be to aspiring models, to inspire them to do more, to not be afraid to exploit their potential. So yeah, I hope if at the end of my career or at the end of my life I get to do that, then I'll be so proud that I know that I've achieved my purpose in this life. Today we're going to be talking about 7 facts about modeling. I don't think there are only 7, but these are the 7 that I could come up with. So yes, 7 facts about modeling. If this is something you're interested in, please keep watching. So guys, the first thing is modeling is not, you don't work on salary basis as a model. So I'm not going to consider it like a regular job. It is a profession, yes, but it's not a regular job. With regular jobs, you get regular salaries. But with modeling, you don't get a regular salary. You get paid as you get booked. So if you don't get booked in a month, you're not going to get paid. If you don't get booked in 6 months, you're not going to get paid. Some models work all year round. Other models don't work all year round. So when you're coming into the industry, you should have that in mind so that you don't get frustrated. That's why I always advise models to have some other side hustle, because you will get depressed or easily depressed if you're only into modeling, you don't have any other thing you're doing, and modeling is not working at that time. When I say not working, it means you're not getting job, not that you're not a good model. The second thing is there is rejection in modeling, a lot of rejection, and sometimes you could get rejected all year round. So you go for castings. At that time, you may be a tall, beautiful model, but you're not what the casting director is looking for, so they're not going to choose you. And sometimes the casting directors are mean, other times they're nice, but you should know that rejection is a norm. You will go for castings, there are 100 models and they want just 5 models. Of course, someone is going to get rejected. Sometimes it could be you. You need to learn how to deal with that. You shouldn't take it personal. It's not that they hate you or that you're not beautiful. It is just because you are not what you're looking for at that time. So you need to prepare your mind. If you're not strong mentally or psychologically, you're going to get traumatized. Know that rejection is normal in the modeling industry and do not take it personal. So the third thing is very confusing to some people, I must say, because sometimes people see models together and they expect them to be friends. Not that they're enemies, but not all models are friends. So you could see us take pictures together or we do the same shows. It doesn't mean that we are friends. So when you come into the modeling industry and you're taking pictures with people, they're not taking pictures with you because you are friends or because they like you. They're just taking pictures because you guys find yourself at the same event and you're working for the same designers. So they just want to take pictures to show that, okay, we were at this event doing this stuff and these are the other models that were with us. But of course, there are friends in modeling, but it doesn't mean every model you work with is your friend. Sometimes you work with models and you don't have any friend who is a model. You have acquaintances, you have a good relationship with models, but it doesn't necessarily mean you guys are friends. So don't look at these pictures that models post and think that, oh wow, it's a beautiful clique, I want to belong to that. No, it's just a click on pictures. After that, maybe they don't even talk to each other. We just actually meet during castings or during fashion events. The fourth thing I would like to talk about is choice. No matter how difficult it is, we always have a choice in life. Same as in the modeling industry. You always have a choice, guys. So do not think that your back is against the wall. Your back is against the wall and a hard place. You still have to choose if you're going to the wall or the hard place. And when you make a choice, you should be sure or be ready to assume the consequences. You shouldn't make a choice and later on say you were pressured into making that decision. Sometimes models do this. They make decisions and later on say they were pressured into doing that. Think about your decisions. No matter how difficult the situation is, you have the right to make a choice. And when you make a decision, on which you personally consider the cons and the pros, and you went in for it. Even if it goes wrong, you're going to deal with it easily because you decided on making that choice. But when you allow people to make decisions for you, you're going to feel bad when it goes wrong. So the fifth thing I like to talk about, guys, is nothing is free. Nothing is free in life, same as nothing is free in the modeling industry. So whoever you work with, it's an exchange. If you make a decision to work with someone, make sure you're benefiting something, because at the end of the day, that person is equally benefiting something, even if you don't say it. For example, if you choose to work with a photographer and he says, no, we're doing this for free, you're not going to pay anything, trust me, that photographer is benefiting from your images. So make sure when you're doing that shoot with him, you are equally benefiting as well. It could be the pictures, or maybe you find yourself in a magazine because of that photographer, but make sure there is something you are benefiting, like you have an advantage. As the photographer gets to use the images for his book, you get to use the images for your book as well. So make sure that you're always at a point where even if at the end of the day you don't get money, you still get something that you like. So guys, the sixth thing is, for the models who are signed to agencies, you should know that your agent is not going to do everything for you. The most they can do is scout you, send your image to clients, and even at that, they don't have control over whether the client chooses you or not. They just send your pictures, and they send your Polaroids to agencies such that you can get more agencies. That's it. Sometimes if your agent doesn't succeed in getting you booked by companies or designers, you have to push yourself out there by taking pictures, because what sells a model is their pictures. So if you're not getting shoots from your agency, you need to organize such that you get those shoots. So when you have at least one show, make sure you get in contact with photographers and event organizers. Create a good relationship with them such that the next time there is an event, or that same event, they're going to remember you. Or with the photographer, you can call him and propose that you guys do a shoot together, and even if you don't pay, it is an exchange, like I previously said. And it is your responsibility to keep yourself healthy and ready to work, because your agent is not going to focus on your health. You are the business. You need to take care of yourself. Your agent just sells you. So if you can't take care of yourself, then your agent will not be able to sell you. That is the way of pushing yourself. Taking care of yourself, booking shoots for yourself, even if your agent can't. They're going to see how much you want it and actually sometimes focus on you. So do not be lazy. Do not sit and expect someone to do everything for you. You're not the only one in an agency. There are almost 50 models in some agencies, some 100 models. So if the agent, you're not a priority to that agency. You are an option. So you have to make yourself a priority to yourself. Guys, the eighth thing is, normally in life you're not going to like everyone, and not everyone is going to like you. Same as in the modeling industry, you're not going to like everyone and not everyone is going to like you. But you will have to work with people you don't like. Now your character has to come into play. You have to make sure no matter what happens, that person doesn't get on your nerve. You don't throw a fit or cause a scene during a photo shoot or during an event, because when you do that, people are going to remember. And when you go for castings next time, they might not want to work with you because they'll say you have an attitude. And sometimes some models get away with it, like Naomi Campbell can get away with it. But if you're just starting your career and you're not even a face that people know, it could actually work against you. So know that you're going to work with people you don't like, but be able to control yourself. And you have to smile. Smile even when you don't want to. You will have to smile and tell people how much you love their dress. Yes, I know that's being fake, but trust me, it is true. It happens. You have to compliment people. Try to create a nice environment such that you can achieve the end goal, which is doing a successful shoot or a successful show, creating a good image and getting booked again or getting good reviews. One more thing, guys, not everything you see on Instagram is real. I mean, models pages have us working in Cape Town, New York, Paris and all that. It still doesn't mean we are living an expensive life. It just means that maybe we had some work to do there and we went to do it and we are back. But sometimes when we post pictures in these beautiful places, in these hotels and these events, some people think that that's the life we live every day. That's not our everyday life. So you should be aware that what you see on Instagram is just work that we do, and after that we go back to our normal lives. So do not look at that and aspire to that and put yourself under so much pressure saying you want to live the way this model is living. Because on Instagram, most of our accounts are business accounts. We get to share our work and where we are. So be careful not to push yourself to do things that you are not normally going to do just because you're trying to meet up to a certain standard of a model's life that you don't even know. The last thing I'm going to talk about is exposure. Modeling exposes us to so many things. It exposes us to huge opportunities, to different cultures, different people, but most importantly, whether you like it or not, modeling shines the spotlight on you. And as a model, you're going to have so many people looking at you, talking about you. I mean, it makes you a celebrity already. So you need to be careful the things you say, the things you do, where you go to, who you hang around, and the image that you put out there, because that is what people are going to judge you with. Modeling is a gold mine. Yes, because even if you don't get paid as a model, you still get exposure. You get to meet people that you not normally meet if you were not a model. And if you're a model who thinks, who has projects, who has a vision, this is the chance for you to talk to these people, to present your ideas to these people. And you can easily get funders or sponsors. Because first of all, you're a model. Secondly, you're beautiful. Third, you're smart. I mean, this is a package that people are looking for these days in particular. So imagine yourself being in the industry and having this opportunity. Guys, you can use this to grow. But if you don't think, if you don't work on yourself or on your vision or on your purpose, if you don't have anything else apart from your body to show on the runway, then you're just going to end up forgotten. So guys, take this opportunity to make something good of yourself, because at the end of the day, you're not going to remain this beautiful, but you can use this beauty to build something that is going to last you for a lifetime. So guys, I told you at the end of, or in each video, I'm going to share with you a book I'm reading. And today the book I'm reading is by one of my mentors, Dr. Myles Munroe. May his soul rest in peace. He was a good teacher, a leader, and he talked a lot about purpose and vision. So the book I'm reading today is The Principles and Power of Vision by Dr. Myles Munroe. I think in life, each one of us, we have our purpose, but if we do not know it, we will not be able to fulfill it. So this book is good for those of you who are trying to find your purpose and their vision in life. So you can go get it in any lifestyle bookshop, or maybe in any religious bookstore, because I think maybe libraries may not have it, but religious bookstores could have it, and lifestyle bookstores as well. So this is what I'm reading. I think it's helping me carve out my purpose and my vision, and I'm very excited. Like I said, I hope to be to modeling what Muhammad Ali was to boxing. So